What's he yelling at?
Life. Sometimes I want to pull my pants down.
Join the club.
You seem different. You're not yourself.
Right now, I'm seeing things with a clear eye, and quite frankly, I like the view.
What were the biggest surprises for you with working with these three talented young ladies, and I'll be nice and say a talented dog as well? What were the surprises or challenges?
The children are never a surprise for me. I expect children to be good.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Unless you're the producer's son or daughter or something. Then you got to prove yourself. The dogs, however, they're time-consuming. Spot, that lady has a way of making me sit taller in the saddle.
What was it like working with those three talented young ladies?
Oh, I loved my movie daughters. I mean, I really felt like one of the good things was that we had nice parents, and they really allowed me to step in and mother their children,
Right.
which was very generous and trusting. Okay, now I should be home before you go to bed, but Mr. Wildhorn agreed to stay with you.
It's okay, Mom. I can take care of everything. Yeah, Mom, we don't need any help. Willow can watch us.
I know, this is just in case. And I expect you to behave like ladies while I'm gone.
What appealed to me about it was something similar to what got me excited about doing Bucket List. You know, and when I turned 60, it became very clear to me, and it does as you get older, and you'll see this as you get older, your life becomes more precious because you realize how finite it is. You're not going to last forever. You want to get as much as you can out of life, and no matter what your situation is, you have to find a way to enjoy it and live. In this, it's about a guy who's given up on life. He, you know, his wife has died. He's in a wheelchair. He can't write anymore. He's drinking. He's broke, and he basically has shut the door on everything and thinks, I'm not going to live anymore. He moves into this lakeside community, and he moves next door to this woman who's going through a divorce and her 3 daughters. And through the course of the summer and his relationship with them, he learns to live again. And so the whole idea is no matter what you're going through in life, you can find joy, you can find happiness, and you can find a way to celebrate it.
I want to do this movie because Rob Reiner says he wants to do this movie, and he wants to do it with me. So
That was good enough.
yes, plenty enough for me.
It's a good answer.
But then I get an added attraction.
I can see that.
Yeah, so
The lake.
You know, it's like a no-brainer.
The lake was
The lake.
nice.
Oh yeah, the lake was great too. Right.
Virginia, how about you?
I have to echo what he's saying. It was just Rob Reiner, Morgan Freeman, and then the third component for me was the language of this script. It was, you know, almost like classical music to me, and you know, to hear Morgan Freeman read these kind of lines. I mean, I could hear him as I was reading the script, and I just, God, I was kind of overwhelmed that it was mine. What do you want out of life, Mr. Wildhorn?
I'd settle for more nights like this.
I told my girls that one of the great pleasures life has to offer is their own search after the heart.
Yes, ma'am.
If I could make every movie in my life with Morgan Freeman, I would. I mean, not only is he, along with Jack Nicholson, to me, the 2 greatest American film actors that we have.
Masterclass in acting.
Yeah, no, and I've been lucky enough to work with both of them twice, is that you also have the greatest pleasurable experience. We work in the same way. The other thing is Virginia Madsen is a brilliant actress who I think is underused a lot. I didn't even use her that much in Ghost of Mississippi. She had a smaller part. This chance she had to really show her stuff, and she brought a tremendous amount to the table.
This has been hard on all of us. But you know he's going to visit soon.
The way that Magnolia releases this picture is a very small movie. It doesn't cost very much. We don't have to do enormous numbers in order to be successful. They release the movie in a very targeted way to the right kind of audience. People do want to see, they don't want to always have explosion. Adults do want to see stories about real people going through real things, and that's what I wanted to do. And also I love talking about the process of storytelling and imagination and how we, create. And that's always been interesting. I have a lot of movies that are about writers and how they create.
Most times, real life doesn't measure up to what's in our heads, but every now and then, it comes pretty close. Fetch. I respect consistency.
It's a miracle.